Thomas and Friends, making tracks to great destinations. Dear Christopher, here is your friend Thomas the Tank Engine. He wanted to come out of his station yard and see the world. These stories tell you how he did it. I hope you will like them, because you helped me to make them. Your loving Daddy. Today on the island of Sodor, Thomas and Bertie have a great race. Next, Percy proves he's faster than Harold. But first, let's see the engines get ready for the day. Thomas was waiting at the junction when a bus arrived. "Hello," said Thomas. "Who are you?" "I'm Bertie." "Who are you?" "I'm Thomas. I run this branch line." "So you're Thomas. I remember now. You got stuck in the snow. I took your passengers and Terrence the tractor had to pull you out." "Well, little snow engine, I've come to help with your passengers today." "Help me," said Thomas. "I can go faster than you." "You can't," said Bertie. I can." "I'll race you," said Bertie. Their drivers soon agreed to go ahead with the race. The station master said, "Are you ready? Go!" Thomas never could go fast at first, and Bertie drew in front. "Why don't you go fast? Why don't you go fast?" called Annie and Clarabelle. Wait and see, hissed Thomas. "He's a long way ahead, a long way ahead," they wailed. But Thomas didn't mind. He remembered the level crossing. There was Bertie, fuming at the gates, while Thomas sailed gaily through. "Goodbye, Bertie," called Thomas. After that, the road left the railway, so they could not see Bertie. Then, they had to stop at a station to let off some passengers. "Peep, peep! Quickly, please," called Thomas, and off they went again. Come along," sang Thomas. We're coming along," sang Annie and Clarabelle. Hurry, panted Thomas. Then he looked ahead. There was Bertie, tooting triumphantly with his horn. Oh, dearie me," groaned Thomas. "Steady, Thomas," said his driver. "We'll beat Bertie yet." We'll beat Bertie yet, echoed Annie and Clarabelle. We'll do it, panted Thomas. Oh, bother! There's a station! Then he heard Bertie. "Goodbye, Thomas. You must be tired." "Sorry I can't stop. We buses have to work, you know. Goodbye." Oh dear, thought Thomas. We've lost. But he felt better after a drink. The signal dropped. "Hurrah, we're off! Hurrah, we're off!" puffed Thomas. As they crossed the bridge, they heard an impatient honk, honk. There was Bertie waiting at a traffic light. He started with a roar and chased on after Thomas once again. Now, Thomas reached his full speed. Bertie tried hard, but Thomas was too fast. Whistling triumphantly, he plunged into the tunnel, leaving Bertie toiling far behind. We've done it, panted Thomas. We've done it, hooray, chanted Annie and Clarabelle as they whooshed into the last station. Everyone was there to celebrate Thomas's victory. But they gave Bertie a big welcome too. "Well done, Thomas," said Bertie. "That was fun. But to beat you over that hill, I shall have to grow wings and be an aeroplane." They now keep each other very busy. They often talk about their race. But Bertie's passengers don't like being bounced like peas in a frying pan, and Sir Topham Hatt has warned Thomas to not race at dangerous speeds again. So, although, between you and me, they would like to have another race, I don't think they ever will. Do you? A lesson that's worth learning, one you never should forget, is the art of friendly rivalry. It's not always about winning. You must learn that from the start. Enjoy yourself, remember what counts is taking part. Let's have a race, have a race, have a race. Let's see who is the quickest, who can be the fastest. On our marks now, get set, go. Let's set a pace, set a pace, set a pace. Let's see if you can catch me. Let's see if you can match me. So let's have a race, have a race. Thomas challenged Bertie to a friendly race one day. The driver said, "Get ready, but be careful on the way." The friends lined up together, enjoying the fun. The station master called out, "Are you ready to begin? Let's have a race, have a race, have a race. Let's see who is the quickest, who can be the fastest. On your marks now, get set, go. Let's set a pace, set a pace, set a pace. Let's see if you can catch me. Let's see if you can match me. So let's have a race, have a race. Bertie bus was winning, he sped along the way. Thomas tried so hard to catch up on the way. Eventually he passed him, and Bertie had to say, "To pass you on that hill, Thomas, I need wings like an aeroplane." Let's have a race, have a race, have a race. Let's see who is the quickest, who can be the fastest. On our marks now, get set, go. Let's set a pace, set a pace, set a pace. Let's see if you can catch me. Let's see if you can match me. So let's have a race, have a race. Let's have a race, have a race, have a race. Let's see who is the quickest, who can be the fastest. Ready, set, go. Let's set a pace, set a pace, set a pace. Let's see if you can catch me. Let's see if you can match me. So let's have a race, have a race. Let's have a race. Let's have a race right now. Percy worked hard at the new harbor. The workmen needed stone for their buildings. Toby helped, but sometimes the loads of stone were too heavy, and Percy had to fetch them himself. Sometimes he'd see Thomas. "Well done, Percy. Sir Topham Hatt is very pleased with us." An airfield was close by. Percy heard the airplane zooming overhead all day. The noisiest of all was a helicopter. "Stupid thing," said Percy. "Why can't I go bust somewhere else?" One day, Percy stopped at the airfield. "Hello," said Percy. "Who are you?" "I'm Harold. Who are you?" "I'm Percy. What great whirly arms you've got." "They're nice arms," said Harold. "I could have it like a bird." Don't you wish you could hover?
Certainly not. I like my rails, thank you.
I think railways are slow, said Harold. They're not much use and quite out of date. He whirled his arms and buzzed away. Goodbye, Percy.
Oh.
Percy found Toby at the quarry.
I say, Toby, that Harold, that stuck-up whirlybird thing, says I'm slow and out of date. Just let him wait. I'll show him.
He collected his freight cars and started off, still fuming. Soon, they heard a familiar buzzing.
Percy, whispered his driver. There's Harold. He's not far ahead. Let's race him. Yes, let's, said Percy.
Percy pounded along. The cars screamed and swayed. Well, I'll be a ding-dong-dang, said the driver. There's Harold. The race was on.
Go it, Percy, he yelled. You're gaining.
Percy had been never allowed to go this fast before. He was having the time of his life.
Hurry, 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 he panted to the cars.
We don't want to, they grumbled. It was no use. Percy was bucketing along with flying wheels. Harold looked down. He was high and alongside. The fireman shoveled for dear life. Well done, Percy, shouted the driver. We're gaining. We're going ahead. Oh, good boy, good boy. A distant signal warned that the harbor wharf was near. Peep, peep, peep. Brakes, conductor, please. The driver carefully checked the train's headlong speed. They rolled onto the main line and halted on the wharf.
Oh dear, groaned Percy. I'm sure we've lost.
The fireman scrambled to the roof. We've won, he shouted. Harold's still hovering. He's looking for a place to land. Listen, boys, the fireman called. Here's a song for Percy. Said Harold the helicopter to our Percy, you are slow. Your railway is out of date and not much use, you know. But Percy and his stone cars did the trip in record time, and we beat the helicopter on our old branch line. Percy loved it.
Oh, thank you, he said.
He liked the last line best of all, and was a very happy engine.